If you guys love the players on Experiment, head over to communityfortress.com. Check out the Donate to Experiment on the right-hand side. That is funds to help Experiment get to land. They have no big sponsor. They're just sponsored by the community right now. So, for Scout. RR coming in on Scout instead of Blank for Avoided, which is a pretty big switch up. RR is a very strong player. Used to play with Space Whales for a little bit, and definitely a strong Scout. So the player's readying up. Looks like we're starting the second half. 3-1 Avoided. To wrap that up, donate $20 to help Experiment make it to LAN. And you will be invited to a community mentoring session or arranging time with one of their players directly. Big shout out to CalmFT's 6v6 Highland or 6v6 tournament. Still looking for teams, so if you're not signed up for that, sign up for that. It's going to be group play, going to be awesome. 38 Special trying to shut down the cliffs right now, dealing some damage to Shishi. Now Rocket's coming over the top, still trying to focus him a little bit. Now 38 Special getting focused. Fearless has got his eyes on the prize. Comes over the top, take it out. RR, though, kicks off a Nephi, so Flag. Staging a comeback right now, though, as Shrew goes down. And Shishi and RR combining for some more kills. Flag, King Cobra, the only one local to the scene. Takes out Shishi, but he's got to fight off both scouts. Not going to happen.
There was a really tense moment there right as Flag's medic went down. Picking the enemy team's medic puts you down a fragging class compared to them and can really signal a lot of aggression that can make you lose the mid. A little interesting bit of metagame that a lot of players don't think about sometimes.
Yeah. And looks like, I'm going to double check that. Yeah, Shrew is on Kritzkrieg. I thought I saw the particles, and indeed, they're charging it up. Going to be trying to get a Nephi here, which is smart, but I think he might have shown it to Red Team. I think they got sight of what he's got going on there. Brief shout out to some community modelers who made a Kritzkrieg backpack. It's pretty styling. Here comes the Kritzkrieg. Blue Demo Man takes one pipe. Coming in on the left-hand side. Got 38 Special with that Kritzkrieg.
And Nick9.
Yeah, and Nickel9. Now Sticky's coming over at Nephi. Wow, 9 health. Getting away just barely. Run to the hills. Try to save that Uber. Getting chased down by Ben. Oh, shot in the back. Cobra kills off Ben, but the damage is done. Cobra is going to have to go epic here. Takes out Shishi. And might be stalling enough time for the rest of his teammates to get back. What a meat shot there on RR.
Beautiful play from King Cobra. I'm really wondering if subbing in RR was the right choice, because even though he is their starting player, he did say he was like at dinner or something about Joe's Crab Shack. Yep. And so I don't know whether or not he will be completely on his game right now.
Yeah, that's certainly true. And also, unfortunately for Avoided, though, I mean, if you're saying that and if that's true, RR is at 6 points right now, top of their charts. Avoided Shrew has the Kritzkrieg again, trying to work forward with Shishi. Definitely has got the healing beam on him. It is triggered. Loses connection, though, so about 4 stickies, non-crits. Shrew goes down. Nickel9 takes him out.
Forget everything I said about RR. He just picked a Nephi and their Rocket. And
he's picked a Nephi twice, so I don't think you need to worry about RR. Just a heavy up and taken out. Avoided going to a 4-1 lead. Going pretty awesome for him, I must say. That sub-in of RR was a big deal there. Look at that. 10 points for RR, tying his medic Shrew. And Avoided could finish this off with just one more round. Definitely would be a big win for them. Definitely putting their stamp on this division, on this league, showing what they can do.
30 especially taking a lot of spam from Cliff straight out. From, I think, Avoided's Roamer. I didn't quite see who that soldier was.
Yeah, and Fearless getting knocked back, taken out by Nickel9. Wrath going down, though. At the same time, he kills Shishi with the rocket. Nephi, though, pretty low. Shrew is isolated right now, not really healing his teammates. Now getting in the heal Dunn. Just time to pick up the assist on an end. And Dunn going crazy.
Triple kill.
Yeah, with a very nice juggle on Shrew in the midst of it. We got a nice third-person description, or third-person view of that in the camera. So that puts Flag in an extremely difficult spot. Honey Bear is or Honey Badger, excuse me, is going to be putting a gunslinger sentry up. But I don't know if that's going to be enough to stop them. They got the heavy out as well, and I swear to God, I love seeing pyros in this situation. But it's not happening.
Red Flag is going to need the miracle defense here.
Yeah, without a doubt. They've had some solid defense here, but as soon as AV goes in here, it's going to be trouble for them. And I think they're getting set up on the right-hand side.
Avoided popping really early.
Got to be careful with that sentry gun. It's going to work out well for Flag, though. AV, Uber is faded. Shrew goes down.
AV did nothing with that Uber. They Ubered in, couldn't find anything but the sentry gun.
And that's, I think, how the defense has to go a little bit more. You have to be a little bit more forward. You have to make them Uber early and not be able to use that Uber around the point. Because if you can control where around the point, you're going to be set. But if you just get to the point and then your Uber fades, you're not going to capture it. Like, everybody's already looking at it. You're not going to capture it. So ×3 right now for Red Flag is going to be a good retake. They have the Uber, so they're going to be staying alive in this matchup.
AV has a chance right now to overpower where... Not AV. Flag has a chance right now to overpower AV's combo. I'd like to see them take it, even though they have these off-classing players.
Yeah, without a doubt. RR scoring a big air shot before cratering down. That was the scattergun against... I'm not quite sure, but Flag now moving in with the Uber. They take out Dunn. Fearless down as well. Now Sticky's... Oh, no!
Well, I guess we know how that round went. Here's how I think the round ended right there. AV's medic was so close to her, 96%, and Red Flag was getting really, really separated, trying to chase him down. I think he found his other players, Ubered onto mid, got enough kills to then have his team push out in the last 2 minutes there before the stream went down.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, that's definitely disappointing. Always disappointing that has not gotten hard-coded into the ESEA server settings. As you ladies and gentlemen, probably a good chunk of you have probably seen this before. What happens is the STVs are broadcasting what has happened, 2 minutes in the past. And if the servers cut off as soon as the game is done, they don't give a chance for the STV servers to broadcast the last 2 minutes of the match. And unfortunately, sometimes with that auto disconnect and not setting the settings right, that's what happens. So we have to assume that AV pulled it out 2 minutes after the crash, battled back, and took out Flag. Flag was playing well. Flag was playing strong, but I think AV was just too much. AV still has a little bit more teamwork to get together, but they're a very strong team. We're going to watch them later in the week against the Pinball Wizards. That's going to be on Wednesday. Our Tuesday cast is still in the air, but it's going to be 2.5 hours. Oh, you might hear my cat purring. 2.5 hours before now, 24 hours from now. So, same. We started at 7:30 today. It's going to start at 6 p.m. tomorrow. It's going to be a doubleheader of UGC and ESEA invite mix-up on both of those, which is going to be awesome. Good time funds. And then Tuesday, we're still kind of juggling our match, so that's not 100% sure. I did post, and what I posted was that we were going to cover Team VAD versus Hoop. If we do not cover that game, we're going to cover Experiment versus 51. Feel free to voice your opinions right now, which one you guys would rather see, and we'll get that going on. So Tuesday, either Team VAD versus Hoop Gaming in Open, We Play Hoop in Open, or EX versus 51 in Invite. Yeah, possibly. Shadow, give me a thumbs up, thumbs down.
Thumbs up.
Thumbs up. Thursday is going to be Area 51 versus Check 6 Gaming. You know what? I think we should do it because Evo hasn't started yet. People are waiting for Evo to start. And let's do it up. Top 8 Street Fighter's about to happen. But right now we got Jabronies versus somebody. Give me the rundown again. Jabronies versus Vector Gaming on Warmfront, going live right now on Open. It is already a 2-1. I'm going to connect right now. We have 12 viewers in there right now. Let's see how many we get after all of us pile in there. And let me put this in our stream chat. Excuse me, I just accidentally I went away from you guys. How could I ever do that? All right, yeah, Vector up 2-1, but
I just put the info in.
Off of their ratings. That is a big upset. Vector right now 8-2, Jabronies 7-2. Some good players for Vector though. Let's see. All right, I'm in the game. Vector Gaming has Mile High Militia, Thrixter, and Boulder. Nice players there. While Jabronies has Guan, Big Bad Baldy, Z-Clips, Stampede, D, Toaster, and X Panic. And right now, Jabronies holding strong, fighting off Vector Gaming. Doing it up live, ladies and gentlemen. Open match following up the intermediate action we were watching earlier. Jabronies versus Vector Gaming. We are live. And Guan going down. I actually totally whiffed that. NX came in and took him out with a scattergun. So that's a big turnaround. See if Vector Gaming is going to be able to get into a spot to be able to push in here and take advantage of that pick. Definitely they have time to set up as they have like a 40% Uber advantage.
Alert. The control point is being contested.
And Big Bad Baldy gets the pick on OSVG.
Very nice snipe. I was watching that.
Yeah, I switched over just in time as well. Very nice body shot.
Switching right back to Scout. See if they can actually push out here onto second point.
Yeah, it's going to be a little tough, but you know, if they could make a pick here and then get a solid Uber in, they're going to be quite all right.
That's absolutely what they need. They need to pick a heavy player and then just move as a team in. Looks like they're just going to kind of hang back though, wait for their Uber, and wait for Vector Gaming to just push in onto them.
Yeah.
Oh, their Uber gets popped into a really bad position. They try to take into the upper lobby of second here.
And they pick off Mile High, which is all right, but really you'd like to get more out of that.
I think that was an okay trade for those two teams, and the Jabronies are in a decent position right now. Their Uber's advantage is really low, and I'd like to see them play a little bit more defensively, but they are in a position right now where they can do whatever they want.
Yeah, they're going to have to be defensive in a second here as Vector Gaming gets their Uber. Might be pushing in here with a jump, a bomb, or something, trying to get some rollers. But if they start doing some damage, they might just start come flying at Jabronies here. Yeah, here they're starting to move in here.
Here comes the push from Vector, yep.
Trying to hold off on the Uber. Soldier behind, gotta pop it. Nice pop. Down to 30 health.
Very close. And here's the Jabroni combo just backing up. They're going to have Uber to try and save second, and that's only if Vector even tries to take this. It looks like they're going to.
OSVG actually just picked up the health pack in perfect time here. And good scatter away from the Uber, and then I think they're going to have a good counterattack here. No, but what a mistake by OSVG, getting disconnected, backing up the wrong way from his soldiers, and then deciding to switch back over. He was like, I'm going to make a break for it, and got caught out. But Vector Gaming was able to capture the second point there. Ever overpowered. Heavy getting on to the last point. The Scout very wisely getting away, ducking to the back side of the point. Trying to bring the pressure in here. Here comes the Demo Man. The Heavy is taken out. Demo Man getting on the point. Scouts rallying back in. Take out Boulder. Nice defense by Jabronians.
Vector was showing just a little bit of desperation. They're just trying to suicide onto the point. But it's okay. They're going to get all their spawns up. Their medics up now. Even Ubers. Both teams are looking in a decent position.
The control point is being contested.
And Thrixter on the right-hand side with the sniper rifle. It's basically going to be stuck at that class. But it's a nice location. You can watch the right-hand door and switch over to other locations very easily.
His team needs to call their enemy's position. They're in the spot where they can get sniped easy from the enemy cliff.
Yeah, and now they have to be careful moving up cliff. Actually, a little early. They're trying to push in with 90% Uber. But X Panic goes down. Guan, though, is safely back, safely building his Uber. Looks like they're going to abandon that attack, especially as Toaster goes down. Uder's saying he was possibly timing out.